Hey guys, Chelsea here from Making Manzanita. Today we're going to be making this twine angel ornament, and we're using supplies that are all from the dollar store. Yes, that's right. Those wood beads are at the dollar store, and this twine will also be found in the same section at the Dollar Tree. So you can grab both of those, and you'll also need some scissors. All right, let's jump in. So again, this twine is from the dollar store, and you get a ton of it. So you'll be able to make tons of different projects with this. You don't need much for this ornament. All right, so grab the twine, and you want to grab a small object to wrap the twine around to make the bottom part of the ornament, which is like the tassel. And what I'm using is just a small book, and I'm using the short way. It's probably about 6 inches long, I would say, but if you don't have a small book like this, you could use a piece of cardboard you cut down to size, really anything that you can wrap it around that's flat. Wrap it around several times. I wrapped it around 10 times. The more you wrap, the thicker and fuller the tassel will be. Then you'll slide it off, cut it so they're all the same length, and then cut one more piece to be tied up at the very top. And this will be where everything is folded. So you can just knot that in a simple knot and then take your wood bead. And these are the wood beads that are sold at the dollar store. They're a little smaller than some of the other wood beads that I've used for some other ornaments. So just keep that in mind. And you can slide both of the ends of that cord through the wood bead, and the wood bead will just sit on top of the tassel, and that's kind of like the little head of the angel. So then you can group together the tassel, and you're going to want to wrap it with another piece of twine. And I wrapped mine about an inch from the top. You can wrap the cord around several times to get it nice and tight, and then you'll just knot it in the very back of the ornament, and you can just cut off the excess after that. All right, now it's time to move on to making the little wings for your angel. And to do this, we're going to use, you guessed it, more of the twine. All right, so I played around with several different ways to add the wings, and it took me a while to figure it out, but I finally got it. All right, so what I did was I looped them together in the shape of a figure 8, and I did it 2 times, so it's a little more full. You could continue doing it more figure 8 shapes if you wanted to, but I did 2, and then I tied it in a knot to secure it, and then I used a little dot of super glue, and I'm using rapid fuse glue, which I love. I use for so many different types of projects. You could also use some hot glue if you wanted, but just a little dot on both sides, and then you can press it onto the back of the ornament. You can either press it at the very, very top like I'm doing here, or you can move it down to where the cord is wrapped around if you don't want it to be as high. And then last but not least, on the 2 pieces that are up above that wood bead, you can knot them so that wood bead stays into place. And then with the 2 ties, you can tie them together and just do a little bow. This will be the hanger that you will use for the ornament. So feel free to make that look however you want. You could do a knot or a bow. On this one, I didn't have quite enough room, so I knotted it, but on another one that I made, I did a bow at the top too. So whichever you prefer, but I think this turned out so cute. In the last final step, you can just trim up the bottom so they're nice and uniform on the bottom of that tassel. But isn't it so cute? It only takes a few minutes, and with Dollar Tree supplies, you really can't go wrong. Here are some of the other wood bead crafts that I made, the wood bead ornaments, and I am sharing those all in another video. I'm rounding them all up together in one video, so you can check that one out here. And then here's how the cute little angel ornament looks on our tree in our bedroom, and you can check out the decorated bedroom video here. And then while you're here, I'd love it if you'd subscribe to our channel. We have a few more really fun Christmas craft projects in the works that I don't want you to miss.